feel the heat. A war rising between you and me. Right, faith, loyalty. Away from the masses and mediocrity. Fighting a struggle with reality. Creating a sound with a heart beat. United as one, you feel the heat. A war rising between you and me. Pride, faith, loyalty.
Woo! How you doing? This is Roosta Jones. Good morning to you. And we have today a band from Italy, and they're the No Restraints. I've listened to their music a lot. We got Johnny coming up right now. Lead singer, I believe. I'm certain. I don't know too much about him. We're gonna learn a lot though. Sir. Yes, sir.
Here we are.
Booyah.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
what's up? Good day to you.
To you too.
Right
How you
on,
doing?
Johnny. I'm wonderful, man. I honestly forgot you guys were in Italy.
Okay. that's let me just check 1 second the volume
Yeah.
because I would like to push it a bit more.
Test. Tessie.
No.
Hello.
I'm checking in the no, it should be good. Ok. Mi spegni il ventilatore, per favore. Cheers. Okay, wait.
That's awesome, man. Well, welcome to the Rooster Show. This is No Restraints, and we have Johnny, lead singer. And
Hi everybody.
hey, good to have you, man. So
Oh, it was my pleasure. Totally my pleasure.
yeah, definitely. How long you been around? The No Restraints.
No Restraint started officially in 2019. In June 2019, we did our first year rehearsal, but I tried to put up a band. When I started to find, to search for the right members, it was like at least 1 year before, because I took a lot of time because I wanted to find the right people for what I wanted to do.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
People that were good musicians and mostly in the scene, people like us. I didn't want just to involve some random musician.
Yeah, I got
I wanted some people like us. I want this band to be meaningful,
Yeah.
and also I don't want to change members during our path. So I took all the time of the world, and I want to choose when I find them is done,
Yeah.
and it happened. So it was hard, but I first found the drummer.
Yeah.
He's a very young guy, and he's super talented and very dedicated and totally into hardcore and punk rock and straight punk music. And I already know the guitar player since many years because he's a skinhead from this town, and I know him since, I don't know, 20 years.
Yeah, definitely.
But he always said no to me. He always said, no, I don't have time, I have family, I can't play with you, too much. So when our actual bass player, Fere, moved back to this town, I asked him, and he played with Fabio, our guitar player, since for 20 years, so he convinced him, and then it happened.
Oh, that's awesome. So do you play any instruments besides vocals? Do you do the obviously the writing probably?
Yeah, I was a drummer for many years.
Oh, you're a drummer.
Yeah. This is the first time I do vocals in a band. I've always been a drummer.
Oh, okay.
I did vocals once when I was like 19, so it's more than 20 years ago. But
we won't talk about that again.
Yeah, I played drums with some bands along the years, and I wanted to start my personal band and put all myself into this, and so I joined the vocals, and
wonderful.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's softer than I thought, but I like it.
Yeah, so you have the one album right now, the Stand Your Ground.
Yeah, this is our first full length. that has been released in 2022, 23 April,
Yeah.
if I well remember. We also just released in November another LP, but is a split with This Means War from the Netherlands.
Okay.
And this is our last, but just an album all by ourselves. Yes, Underground is our
That's awesome.
first and only at the moment.
Yeah, I have that in one of my playlists. That's awesome. It's very energetic, very powerful. So where do you get your inspiration for your lyrics? Are you okay? You say you streetcore. Are you Oi?
Yeah,
Is that
basically is what it means is I've been a skinhead for like 14 years, so the most of
okay?
my adult life.
Yeah,
In the last years, I'm a bit more into hardcore music, mostly New York hardcore.
yeah,
So, but of course, you cannot forget your roots because it means a lot to me.
yeah. Of course.
And so in this band, I wanted to mix all these things, but I want to. That's the meaning of the name No Restraint. I want to all what we are,
Yeah,
and all what we listen. I want all of this to flow into our music,
yeah.
and
Exactly.
not without putting many barriers or limits. So no restraint. Just
Yeah.
do it. Let it everything
This is
into
who
and
we are.
real.
That's it. This is
Yeah,
who we
that's it.
are. This is what we
That's it.
stand for.
So it's
Okay.
streetcore
Gotcha.
because it's a lot of street punk and oi and
Yeah.
hardcore influences together.
Yeah, definitely. Gotcha. So, like you said, you're skid. So,
Mm,
that's awesome. 14 years you said.
yeah.
So most of your adult life. I mean, do you ever have to deal with people not understanding the difference between boneheads
Oh,
and skinheads?
yeah. And I did a joke a couple of years ago when I grew my hair.
Yeah,
And it was happened that me and other people were again called Nazi.
yeah.
And it was 1 year that I grew my hair, and I said, years that I've been a skinhead 14, years that I've been called a Nazi 15. So, so it's keep happening.
Yeah,
But honestly, in the last year is better because I think that something changed. Maybe also because this is England movie, a bit more people knew something else,
yeah, yeah,
and not just the stereotype skinhead like is Nazi. And also on the web you can find more information. And I don't know, it's happening less than before.
yeah,
Also, I don't know how is it in other countries, but I think in Italy there was a change in the last years, like 10 years,
yeah.
where extreme right wing are more into casual look and not into skinhead look.
Okay.
So they are still Nazis, still fascist, but they
Yeah.
don't dress like a skinhead.
Oh wow, that's
So
weird.
probably
So
also this maybe it's more dangerous because they try to
it
fit
is.
more into society and into politics. But is at least skinheads are skinheads. Or
Yeah,
Nazi.
boneheads are boneheads.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
it.
good that you stand for what you believe in, standing for your way of life, and staying true to it. So that's good.
Yeah,
That's what we're trying to do here on the show, anyways. Is unifying, bringing together the underground music scene. Punk rock,
yeah.
goth
I hope.
rock, skinhead. And things that people that we're looked down upon a lot. But not anymore. Not anymore.
Mm,
There's a lot more unity going on now, and it's been wonderful. Actually, it's been pretty
yeah.
decent. I just got called a Nazi not that long ago, so don't worry. You're not the only
Okay.
one. I get called
No,
a
no, I know
Nazi
it.
at least once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not happened since a while. So probably let's keep finger crossed and we see what happening. But it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Now
it's
it's too hot, so I shaved again, so it will happen
yeah.
again.
That's all. I don't even have to shave, and they still do that. They still call me it. It's just
Yeah,
weird.
you don't
I
even have
don't
to shave.
understand.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, they're
sure.
it's today's. They think they're so smart, and they try to
Mm.
act all like all political. They try to get all into thinking what is the proper way of displaying yourself, portraying
Yeah.
yourself, and they don't it's just I don't know. There's certain bands today that are just driving me nuts because yeah, they're preaching all this, but yet they don't try to understand other people's points of view as
Mm.
well. And
Yeah.
that's important because you want people to hear you, and so therefore you gotta listen to other people. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean you have
You're
to
right. Yeah.
believe. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean you
Sure.
have to believe, but at least you have to be a
But
little
listen, and
open
maybe,
minded a little bit.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
something
So
that I learned, luckily, to do more in the last years.
yeah.
Because also, like many of us, when I was 20 years old, I was just talking and never listened.
Oh yeah.
Now I try to listen a lot. I figured out that you can learn a lot when you listen, in a case or another, and
True.
that's always important in life.
It's true.
So yeah, so I totally agree with you. And also listen each other will help, probably, to help things getting better. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's good. So so do you have okay, first of all, do you have anything going on touring wise? Or are you guys taking some time off right now or
We had a very quiet, spring and summer with no real gigs. We just played our last in March and February,
yeah.
but also because I had some problem with work. I have to change work, to change my job, and find something else. And
Gotcha.
we had a little, so I couldn't really follow up. Now I'm okay with this. I'm planning gigs for this autumn, and we have Switzerland in September 21.
Awesome.
We have Poland and Germany. We have 3 or 4 gigs in October, and we are planning other things for November and December.
Yeah.
Austria too. So nice. So I'm happy for what is coming. I hope
Yep.
to have the chance to play more because it's
Yep.
always difficult
Yeah.
to find gigs since a few years.
Gotcha.
And so I work a lot of this because I'm doing the booking for the band,
Yeah.
and it is really hard. It is really hard. And think that we play more shows in Germany than in Italy.
Ooh.
I don't know
Wow.
why. Don't ask me
That's
why.
the scene is
Probably,
pretty big actually out there. It's pretty huge out
yeah.
there in England and Germany. They're like booming with freaking Oi
Ge-
and
Yeah,
streetcore.
Germany is. I love. I mean, I love our European scene. I'm talking about European scene because it is the only one I know. I never been outside
Of
Europe.
course, I understand.
So everywhere I've been in the years, I have the luck to have the chance to go in almost all the country in Europe, and I liked it a lot, Germany, because the scene is huge. There is a lot of band and labels, and I see that people there really support each other, gigs, labels, bands,
Yeah.
and everything is working. So this is a big lesson for everyone. Uh, Small example: when you ask people after the show, come to your match stand and buy your record and T-shirt,
Yeah.
and you give them back change, and they don't want it. They always keep you, leave you the change, the small
Oh,
few. It's a small thing,
that's
but
good.
I think it's a great mentality because it's really helping us to have to continue with our activity because recording studio costs a lot of money,
Yes, it
instruments, the
does.
van, video clips, and I don't have all this money, so the only way I don't really
You
have
gotta
them. So the only
steal it.
way to,
Steal the
yeah,
money.
that's why I always push for, oh, new merch, new T-shirt. I like merch.
I do
I
too.
buy a lot of merch from other bands, so I like to do it
Yeah.
for my bands. But it's also one of the selling T-shirts and records is the way to for us to keep going.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Germany understood this, really understood this in Germany. But also we've been in France. and I loved the gig there. Really,
Yeah.
a lot of skinheads and great style and
Yep.
attitude. We did a show in Austria with only Attitude Count and Punishable Act from Berlin. It was amazing. People from everywhere in Europe. It was amazing. We've been in Poland. In Poland, I loved Poland as well. And we're coming back. So
Cool, man.
it is nice.
You know what's nice actually is seeing the joy that you have in this. You have so much joy, pure joy about what
Yeah,
you believe in and
yeah,
about doing your project. And it actually means a lot. You know, the
yeah.
flames,
It
like
means
you
all to me
said, the
because
flame still burns, you know?
yeah, the flames will burn. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Because without this, our life is just doing a shitty job for a
yeah,
shitty wage, and that's it. And watching TV, go to work, come back, watch TV, and that's it.
that's it.
I can without all this, we are just uh,
It's almost like we're
nothing.
robots.
Yeah, and that's not worth a life
Yeah,
like this.
exactly. That's not life.
Yeah,
That's not
and
living life to the fullest. Definitely.
yeah.
Oh, definitely cool, man. So tell me, so you started with drums. Did you have a lot of other bands when you were doing drums?
Oh, yeah, yeah, because drummers are not very common, so every drummer has more than one band at a time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, yeah, at least in Italy, yes, it's not really easy to find the drummers, and that's why I started to play drums. I
Yeah.
wanted to, when I shaved my head in 2004,
Okay.
I wanted to put a new band, an Oi band, and I asked this friend, and they said, "Yeah, let's do a band."
Yeah. Yeah.
And another friend, "Oh, let's do a band." Okay, cool. We are three people, and then we find another guitar player, and we all the three of us we are playing bass before.
Okay.
Just and
Yeah, I
so okay,
like
we found
bass.
a guitar player, so we need a drum. Who play drum? I do it, like from
Yeah.
nothing. And then I just we go to a rehearsal room, and I take two sticks with no lesson at all, and I was just doing like toom pa like this,
Yeah.
and nothing. But I don't know. It probably fitted to me, and I learned by doing and listening and trying. And
Oh,
I
that's
did. I
awesome.
was never this great musician, but not that bad
Yeah,
as well. It took
that's good.
me a few years, but yeah. And then I played with some Italian bands. Also, for a while, I have a band with Genu that
Oh,
you already interviewed.
yeah.
I had a band called Holy Flame with them, with her,
Yep.
and it was a nice experience. We traveled a lot and we had a lot of fun. So this was my last experience at the drum.
Ah,
I We split in 2018, and that was my last gig ever. And
I think you guys should like come up with a song where, like, like for the encore, like you guys leave the stage, yeah, after playing for a while, and then you leave, and then you come back. You should go right to the drum set.
yeah, probably. We are with No Restraint. We are now. It's a secret, but
Do the Phil Collins
because I
style.
don't know
Do
if we will do it for sure.
yeah,
But I also play drum and bass.
yeah,
Our guitar player plays drums and bass.
yeah,
Our bass player plays also guitar. So all of us can play all the instruments
yeah,
just
definitely.
just a bit. So who knows? Maybe it's happening.
I think that'd be awesome. You guys come back,
It will be funny. It will be funny.
swap equipment,
Yeah.
and then just go at it. Do a song, and then go back to your normal setup. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, but it will
sweet.
be funny. Also because another funny thing is about playing with these guys I play
Yeah,
with in North Strength is that they are in the scene since many years,
yeah,
and they are good musicians. So we know a lot of song by the English Oi or American
yeah,
hardcore
yeah,
band or punk rock band. We already know how to play this song. So we can just
okay,
probably improvise any song of so that maybe could be fun. It happens once in Germany that we there was only us playing, no support
yeah,
band, And so after 40 minutes of our set, we can, instead of playing our last song to close the concert,
Yeah.
I decided to. People were having fun and were pogoing and singing also our song a
Yeah.
bit, and so I knew that they didn't want us to leave.
Yeah.
So we decided to play other songs before closing our set.
Oh,
But instead of playing our song, because we have our song, we
yeah.
decided to play cover, and I just come in between people and asking, what band do you want to hear? And they say the name, and we play the song.
Yeah.
They say like Agnostic Front, and we did the Agnostic Front. They say that Toy Dolls, and we did Toy Dolls. They said Rancid, and we did Rancid.
Oh,
We
that's
never
awesome.
hears that, but every people was having fun. I was having fun. I didn't know the lyrics. I just been between the people, and we were singing all together. Whatever.
Dude, that's awesome.
And it was great fun. So that's probably why that's why we were thinking something like to swap instruments, because
Yeah.
it can lead to something like this.
See, that's
And
a good, nice relationship you had with the crowd. That I mean, that's amazing. You
yeah,
know.
because when you go very far from home
Yeah.
and you see people enjoying your music and caring about what you wrote and what you are
Yeah.
saying, it's amazing. First time we played in Poland, in Warsaw, was not really crowded, but there was this one girl, one person, only one. This girl was singing our song. She know all the lyrics. I watched her whole gig,
Damn.
and that to me, it was 1,600 kilometers. That is like 1,000 miles
Yeah.
from home, and one person know the lyrics I wrote. I think
Yeah.
this is amazing, and
That
that's
is
why
cool.
I love it so much. And it's an exchange, and it's
It's a personal thing for you. Then it's
yeah,
this is how you get your gratification and your joy because
yeah,
you're putting the joy in them. You know what I mean?
yeah, probably yeah. We have fun together, and that's what it's about,
But like
basically.
I said to the last people I had an interview with, you're one of the people in the crowd though too. You know,
Yeah, sure. I always were one of
you
people
are
in the
a
crowd.
fan.
I'm
You got to
still
be
one in the
a fan of your
crowd.
own music. You know, you got to be
Yeah,
a fan of your own music. If you
yeah.
don't like your own music, then why are you even playing?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely.
so therefore, you got. I mean, here you are, playing for that crowd, getting that crowd feeling that way you're feeling. I mean, that's an army, dude. That's
I think yeah, yeah. I think the feelings makes a lot, because the first time I've been in Germany to gigs, I see this huge crowd, more than Italy, and I was this Oi band that I really liked. Now they don't play anymore. They called the Volkssturm.
okay.
And I don't know if you know the band, but there was in the early 2000 they were very popular in Germany,
Gotcha.
and they sing German in German, and I don't speak. I speak a bit German now, but not at the time.
Yeah, yeah,
But also happened with Stomper 98. You feel it here,
yeah,
not in your
yeah,
ears. You feel it in your heart. Okay,
yeah,
this is people like me. They are the same, and you
yeah,
feel it.
yeah.
And
You
that's
do.
when a band is the attitude. You feel it.
Yeah, you do. You
You don't
feel
have
that
to
brotherhood.
understand every word. You know.
You could almost sing the lyrics first time you hear it
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, sure.
you already
Yeah,
know what's kind of coming up. You
yeah,
feel it. I know what you mean. Especially Stomper 98. They have a good way of portraying themselves, and
oh yeah,
speaking their soul.
yeah,
Lars,
yeah.
man, and all
And
them.
think that there was
Amazing.
the first gig, because I also organized gig in the years. I'm starting back here in
Yeah,
our town.
yeah,
But the first gig I helped to organize when I was like 18 or 19, it was the one and only Stomper 98 gig in Italy, and they were just released their second album,
yeah,
and so I met them many years ago. It was like 2002 or
yeah.
one, no, maybe 2002, and they played here in Italy, and so I had the chance to meet them before they were like popular like they became in the
Yeah.
past years.
Was
And
Lars
then I
there?
saw them many other times in the years, and it's amazing.
Was Lars there at the time?
No.
Lars
The
Fredrickson, yeah, I know plays guitar for him now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now they have they have a really nice lineup because the two guitar player, also Tommy, the other guitar player from he
yeah.
also plays in Toxpack, that is another band that I love.
Uh,
He's a really nice guitar player, and Lars is Lars, and also all they are all great. So
yeah, that's
Phil
awesome.
from Templars of the drum is like choose anyone you want, okay, anyone you want, yeah, let's do it. Like Cockney Rejects now. You see the new lineup of Cockney Rejects.
No, no, yeah, no, I didn't see. No, they have a different
No,
lineup.
it's yeah, they have a new lineup. There was an announced like 1 month ago or something, and the singer said that we
Yeah.
planned to stop playing, but I still want to do it for a few years. I'm in a good shape and I love it and I want to do it. So the rest of the guys of the band stop. So I made a new lineup. So he took Olga from Toy Dolls and the drummer from Knuckle Dust and Argy Bargy
Oh,
and JJ Pierce from The Last Resort and The Business and so he's like
wow.
the best musician ever. It's like
Yeah,
it sounds
that,
amazing,
that's awesome.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
good for
it's
them.
some people are
I bet it's hard
they're
for some.
arguing because it's not really the Cockney Rejects, but
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like,
you know.
I don't know. Have you heard of the American band Foreigner?
Oh, what's the
Uh,
name again? Sorry.
Foreigner. It's not a punk band. They're a classic rock band. I saw them play not that far away from here, and
Okay.
they sing the song "Jukebox Hero." And it's
Okay.
old classic rock. Anyways, none of the people were in the original lineup of
Ah, okay.
Corner. It was like a guy from Toto, a guy from Asia, a guy from another band. I mean, it's like different members that got together to make that band Corner. So I understand what you're saying. Not
Mm,
necessarily the same band, but it's keeping the same tradition,
probably, yeah.
keeping tradition going, And so, my point is I honestly, it's kind of sad when bands leave like that. I mean, but they have to. I mean, some of those people have been in it for so long. Cockney
Yeah.
Rejects, then
I
Foreskin,
think
all
most
them.
of the guys are almost 60 years old. It's totally
Yeah,
understandable, I think.
it's crazy.
I think that we in the No Restraint, we are 40 years old.
Yeah,
And also our bass player a bit more, and guitar player a bit more as well. And
yeah,
uh, and we were listening to them when we were kids, like 14
totally.
years old. So we are getting to. I don't feel old at all, and the other guys in the band neither. But think how many years more than us they
Yeah,
are. How they are older than us. So I can understand that. I don't know. You
I
know,
guess the guy from
driving many kilometers in the van, sleeping where it happens, and things like this. I mean,
yeah,
I can understand.
the bands Crash and UK Subs. I guess lead singer for them is 80 years old.
Yeah,
It's
Charlie
like
is like
I'm
is
52,
unbelievable, unbelievable. Yeah.
So I mean, I've been listening to all those bands my whole life. So it's
Mm,
like it's incredible.
yeah. And he
So
was Charlie Harper was already 30 years old when punk arrived in London. So
was
he
just
was,
started
yeah,
with this
and
baby.
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable because I have a couple of chance to meet him in the years,
Yeah.
and amazing, simply amazing.
So who's some of the bands today that you are that you really like?
Oh,
Some of the newer Oi
many,
bands.
many.
Like the
I'm
Take.
totally into no
Take's one of mine. I like
new
the Take.
bands. Oh, I love the Take.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, they're
I
pretty
have the
cool.
album. I like them a lot. I like the drones.
Ah, yeah, the
The
drums are awesome.
yeah. Mostly the album Under Tension.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. Absolutely. Also, what else? Punishable Act from Berlin is an hardcore band from Berlin that is really amazing. A lot. I listen really a lot of music. I don't really know
And
who to mention like this. What else? I had the chance to share the stage with Grade 2 many times in the last many times in
Yeah.
the last years. So they are amazing guys. Booze and Glory as well.
Yeah.
I know very well the guys, and we did a small tour with them also 1 years ago. And they are great guys. They always been amazing with us. And who else? Lions Law. Victor is a friend. Who else?
Right there. Criminal
Uh,
damage.
oh, Criminal Damage. Someone I don't really have the chance to listen to them, but
Oh, you
someone
have to.
told me about them
Yeah,
because there are a
they're
lot of new Oi band in
they're
the
amazing.
USA.
They're awesome. They
Yeah,
have like 2 albums out right now. Well, the second one's an EP, but oh, you got to check them out. They're just bad. I'll send you a link.
yeah, sure, absolutely.
They're so good. Just so
And
aggressive.
there is a band from Sweden that I really want to see live. It's the Baboon Show.
The
Uh,
Baboon Show.
yeah, yeah. You ever heard them?
No,
You have to. Absolutely, they're amazing.
I
They
will have
like
to check that out. That just the
absolutely.
name itself, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to
The
check
name
it
is
out.
that's what stopped me at the beginning because this is a strange name. You don't really understand. But when you see, I saw some live live shots, some videos, and they are amazing. There is an entire gig on YouTube, and their live is amazing on YouTube. I
Yeah.
mean, nobody's amazing on YouTube. If you film a concert, I mean, you're at home, and now I got like, oh, I really want to see them because you see the people, the crowd
Yeah.
get crazy and sing with them, and
Wow.
they play with in front of huge crowd now in Europe. They have
That's
a lot
awesome.
of, and it's I have 2 or 3 their albums, and I absolutely love them.
Hey, so where can people find your music at? Do they you have music videos on YouTube yet?
We have our YouTube channel, No
Okay.
Restraint Core,
Got it.
and you find we have 5 or 6 video clip and all the other songs because we always love to print vinyl and CDs,
Yeah.
but also you find all our music on all the digital platforms. And
Bandcamp and all that.
not Bandcamp, but all the others. So Spotify, iTunes, and all the others, YouTube, and
Gotcha.
I never because I'm a huge vinyl and CDs buyer,
Yeah, yeah.
collector.
I love CDs. I like
Yeah,
vinyls. I love vinyls.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Also
love.
CDs because they are cheap nowadays, and
Yeah.
vinyls they are not cheap, really cheap anymore.
No.
So it
I know.
happens that I start to again to buy some CDs now and then. So I like to have the records and the album in my hands.
In my hand. Yep.
But I also like I use a lot Spotify as well because
Good. I got a killer ass Spotify
yeah,
playlist.
because when I'm
And I'm gonna
around, I
get you
put my
guys put it
earphone
on
and
that.
I playlist.
Yep. That's awesome.
Think that when the last another band that I really loved is Ramallah from
Ramallah.
Boston. Yeah,
Oh,
and
gotta check them out. I haven't heard of them.
yeah, no, it's like is people from Blood for Blood, and
Oh, Blood for Blood. I love that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I have the two, and Ramallah is Rob, so the same
yeah.
songwriter, and they started. He started Ramallah already. I think 15 years ago, maybe.
Wow.
They did a couple of the first 2 album was with a heavy sound, with some keyboards that was strange, but I loved it.
Yeah.
And now they did a new album like 2 years ago, and it was totally more. It was back really close to Blood for Blood
Yeah. Yeah.
as music and attitude, and that's. I always felt Blood for Blood and Ramallah really close to
Yeah.
my.
I love
That's
them. They're perfect.
yeah.
They
It's
were a
dark.
perfect. Yeah, it's very
It's
dark.
dark. You feel it.
Yeah.
You feel all the path. If you have all the albums, you feel the
Yeah.
path,
Yeah. You
and
feel that.
it's not funny is at all. It's dark, but you can relate if you
Yeah.
had not a really easy life, and that's
Sometimes you
what I
gotta
really
face
loved.
that darkness. You know what I mean? You gotta face it sometimes, because
Yeah.
sometimes
You have to.
the darkness is the
Unfortunately, you have to.
reality.
and that's why you understand that you're not alone. You're not the
Yeah,
only one.
true.
So it's
It
it's
it's nice to have someone like them that know how to display, that rage that's inside,
yeah. It's not that easy. It's
in
not that
a
easy.
positive way,
Yeah,
because it eats you up. If it's bottled up inside you, it eats you up, and it's like a cancer.
yeah,
Got to get
yeah,
it out. Well, and that's a nice way that you guys are doing it. No restraints, by putting it good lyrics into good music, and solid that people can relate with and understand, with everyday life. It's just
yeah,
everyday life.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
I wrote
the way they
a
do it.
couple of new dark things, really, really dark, because it was about a really bad period in my life.
Gotcha.
And it's probably, they are not song already. They are just words on a paper at the moment. But
Oh,
we'll see.
oh,
We'll see.
hopefully soon. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
you guys have something in the works right now? I don't know
Oh,
if
we
I
have
asked
already,
you.
think that we already have a new recording,
Okay.
because right when we were going to the studio to record the split with This Means War, that has been
Okay.
released on Sunny Bastard Record for the
Gotcha.
vinyl version, and from Arcorta to record on CDs from Poland, from Krakow.
Then-
And we were in studio doing recording this song that has been released on last November. And in that same period, René from Demons Run Amok, the label that put out the album From the Take and many other great
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
Wisdom
yeah,
in Chains, that another band that they totally love, and some great bands. They released the CD version of Standard Round,
yeah.
and they asked if we have like five. They were just putting. They just signed Dead 77 from LA. You know that band from Los Angeles.
Okay. Yes.
They had a deal with them, so they asked us to record other five songs to do another split LP,
Okay.
and with them.
Oh,
So we went
awesome.
to the studio. We already have some songs. We record them, but there was some problem in the label that they could not go on with this and some other release,
Yeah.
and that was a pity also because it's nobody's fault. Things that
Yeah.
happens. It
Shit
was not
happens.
intentional, and now we have these five songs that to my personal opinion, they're really amazing. There are at least three of these songs that I really love,
Oh,
and,
that's
and
awesome.
one that is, I don't know how people will take that song because it's totally crossover. I put some everything inside, but
Ah,
I love it. I think it's amazing.
that's awesome.
Uh, Two people
Look,
listened to the song and they said that this is one of the best songs they ever heard. But one was my girlfriend, and the other one is a friend. So I don't know what is.
you better say
But
something nice.
yeah, they of course said something nice.
That's good though.
So now we have these five songs they recorded. We have the
Yeah.
master, and but they don't have a destination. We are
Okay.
maybe searching if we can find a band to split and do the album, and we'll see.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So anybody you like to thank? Why we're closing down in our time right now.
Mm.
Anybody you'd like to thank for your success so far? Your band?
Sorry?
Anybody you like to thank for your success?
No,
Like,
no, sorry, I don't
eh,
understand what you mean. I like
I said,
what?
is there anybody that you like to thank for your success?
Oh, when I will have some success, probably we'll have someone to thank for. No, I'm joking, but I really do.
It takes a while to build a band. So
Oh,
it
it
takes
takes
a
a
while
while,
to build a band.
and some helps.
It takes a lot of patience.
There are whatever is what we are doing. There are definitely some people that we have to thank, and for sure is our label Sunny Bastard Records that support us a lot. They put us in a compilation. They did
Yes, yes.
our single. They did the album. They did the split. They did every time they are always there for us and distribute our record everywhere. So
Awesome.
it's nice. Also, Demon's Ranamok helped us a lot with the first release, and we have at the very beginning we have we had some help for the first video clip from our friend here that we always be thankful for, because they basically did our first video for nothing, the live
Oh,
video clip.
wow. Nice.
And they are not into our music. He's my neighbor, he's a musician, and he and another friend shoot a video, and
That's
I
cool.
mean, just for friendship. And
That's
he's
awesome.
to begin is a big help. Who else? There are also a person that always helped us a lot, and is Mike from Vienna. He is
Yeah.
the singer of Only Attitude Count. There's a 30 years. They had a career of 30 years, and it was a really nice band.
Time's gone by. We're so fucking here. With tons of trouble, but no more fear. We're still ruthless, harder than ever. We got no mercy. We want to be there. And you know you'll find your stride, 'cause you'll never stand in line. Every day you'll find your stride, just because you know this is the way. We live our life until the day we're gonna die, and we still don't have enough. No restraint, rough and tough. Born on the edge of the fucking game. Goals are cancelled. Oh, what a mess. Locked up hole. Nowhere to go. Your life must be stolen. You lost all hope. And you know you'll find your stride, 'cause you'll never stand in line. Every day you'll find your stride, just because you know this is the way. We live our life until the day we're gonna die, and we still don't have enough. No restraint, rough and tough. Born at the end of the fucking game. Goals are cancelled. Oh, what a mess. We're still ruthless and harder than ever. We've got no mercy. We want to be there. And you know you'll find your stride, 'cause you'll never stand in line. Every day you'll find your stride, just because you know this is the way.